The night that our officers got the call about Gracie, it came in as a hit by car. Officer Foster called me and said, I picked up this dog, she was hit by a car, she's not using her back legs, I think they're both broken.
She did have a little bit of control over her bladder. She had a neurologic problem because of compression on her spinal cord.
We give it everything we've got before we make the decision that there's nothing we can do. So the fact that Gracie was paralyzed didn't matter to us as long as she was not suffering. I remember very clearly the morning I picked up Gracie. I came in and told them I was there for her, and they brought out one of the most beautiful dogs I've ever seen.
The moment she came in, she loved everybody. She always had a lot of joy, given her circumstances, and she is very, very dear to everybody's hearts here.
The initial goal was just to get her to a comfortable place where we were prepared for her to be paralyzed. We started towel walking her, and from towel walking her, we noticed that she really used her front legs great. So she walked herself as long as we held up her back legs. It was actually one of the techs on my staff, Christina, that came up to me one morning and she said, Christy, I think that we need to go ask them to get Gracie a wheelchair.
It just came to mind one day. I was like, hey, I wonder how she would do in a wheelchair. You know, we've been walking her with a towel and she's been showing some progress. I wonder if she would be willing to be put in a wheelchair.
The wheelchair idea kind of came about because we noticed that she was using one of her back legs to kind of push off when we were walking her with the towel.
She said, I think that she will live a great quality of life in a wheelchair and she'll be mobile and, you know, like a normal active dog. The day that it came,
I think it's here.
and we put together her wheelchair. Paula brought it into us. We put her in it and got it measured, and the minute we let her go, she just took off.
From the moment that we put her in that wheelchair, she just went. It was just like, hey, I'm walking on my own. It wasn't even like she even had a wheelchair.
I mean, it was exactly what we thought would happen. As soon as we put her in it, she just took off.
The day that we got Gracie her wheelchair, she was pushing off with one of her legs, her right leg. She would toe touch with it. She wasn't using it, but she could toe touch with it. So I immediately wanted to call Dr. Blair Kornman.
With our neurological patients, basically what we're trying to do is get their feet to talk to their spine, to talk to their brain. So we're just trying to get those pathways reconnected.
I remember the first day Dr. Kornman had Gracie. She texted me after her session, and it was the best text because it said, I am 90% sure that this dog is gonna walk again.
So with Gracie, again, when she first came in, she was very off balance. She was all over the place. I think what the hydrotherapy did is it taught her to move her legs in a straight forward motion. And then with walking against the resistance of the water, it helped increase muscle tone in her hind legs, which she had lost. And I think she liked it. It was kind of like a spa day for Gracie when she got to come up and be in the treadmill.
So one of the first times that Gracie walked any length of time without her wheelchair was the Christmas parade. It started off that she was gonna be in her wheelchair because she was walking on her own, but like I said, she couldn't do it for any length of time. But the closer it got to the parade, she was really getting around good, and I just thought, I'm just gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot and see if she can walk these 20 minutes without her wheelchair. And she did. She walked, and she walked fast. She wore herself out. When we have animals come through these doors, whether it's through admissions and through the officers, if they come into clinic, they're always in really bad shape. So they're starved to death. They have broken bones, they have problems that somebody could not fix for them. Most of them come from a bad situation. It means everything to us to give those animals everything they need medically, to give them all the love and attention they've not had, to get them to a healthy place. Those animals need to know that people love them and people care about them. And our goal every day is to get them happy and healthy and let them know they're loved, so that when people come to adopt them, they're happy, carefree animals. To me, it's the most important part of our job, is to let them know that we love them.
I was in love with her right there at the minute. You know, I said, I gotta have that dog. And big brown eyes. She was the one. Gracie and I walk every day. Yes, she is. She's my walking buddy.